Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night once again. So, I think before I shut this down, a second trailer reaction to a part of a anime franchise which I love. Despite its flaws, I'm looking at you, Fairy Dance season, and the whole harem crap. But I mean, harem can be fun in anime. Don't get me wrong, but when it's done bad, I mean, or not, at least given some idea to the characters, is whatever. Okay, anyways, Sword Art Online. um, like I said, I love the series in general. I've all the light novels. Well, not all of them that have been put out in English, most of them, and I mean, I'm a little behind. But anyways, and I do like the animated the movies that have been released from, well, I guess you could say extended edition, which was kind of a rehash of uh, SAO arcs 1 and 2, and then some extra material. But of course, Ordinal Scale I really liked, and I just recently, because it's on Crunchyroll now, finally, recently watched Sword Art Online, the movie Progressive, Aria of a Starless Night, the first Progressive movie, and then there's another Progressive movie coming out. I think it's February 2nd. Scherzo of a Deep Night. So I am looking forward to that to see more of hopefully you know Asana's perspective on things. The progressive light novels basically flesh in the huge time gaps in the first arc of Sword Art Online, and I mean it's still going. Uh, but they chose in the movie to give it more of Asuna's perspective, and I do hope we keep a little bit more of that, so it's not just more Kirito. I love again like Kirito as the main protagonist, but he is the general star of most of the series. So seeing Asuna or others, I would definitely love finally more time with again the harem, if you will, other characters, be it from Liz, Silica, Klein, Agil, um, you know, but especially some love to the ladies. Um, I would hope that if they do more of these, we do get a little more, and I believe Argo is going to be, you know, if not front and center, a good part of this, as she is in some of the stories in Progressive. And like, original Aincrad, but they didn't really delve a whole lot into it. Anyways, so that being said, with me rambling, let's go ahead and check this out.
私はもうあなたに守ってもらうだけの初心者じゃない。早く心臓が伝う炎で今飛んで
Oh, my
君
hair
の
on.
歓声で叫そうなほどうるさいの遠くもっとショットと上だけ向いてこのまま誰も見えぬ明日へ
Okay, that was a quick little thing, so we're just gonna rewind that.
私はもうあなたに守ってもらうだけの初心者じゃない。早く心臓が伝う炎で今飛んで
Okay,
君の
Argo.
歓声で叫そうなほどうるさいの遠くもっとショットと上だけ向いてこのまま誰も見えぬ明日へ
Okay. Alrighty. And like I said, that'll be in theaters February 3rd, subbed and dubbed. Which I watched both, but of course, as well, I'm not saying a native, just native English speaker, because that's the only language that I speak. I mean, again, I've tried to dabble in learning Japanese. I know a tiny bit of Spanish and whatnot, but of course, so as much as I don't mind Japanese with subtitles, which for some people is the only way to watch it. I do like actual English, And if it's the case where, like, for instance, SAO, when it was first simulcast, it was in Japanese, so obviously I watched it subtitled, and then I went back and watched it in English when it was when um, the dub came out. But now, as the dubs are generally coming out, like maybe a month or less behind, I may just wait for the dub. But it just depends on how much I'm loving, what said anime at the time. But anyways, so I will be planning to, if it is, at my local theater, I will be planning on seeing Scherzo of a Deep Night on on February 3rd or somewhere around there. Let me bring my big head back up. But yeah, that being said, that is my reaction, my thoughts. As I said, as I said, the bond between a boy and a girl, um, which Progressive is basically retelling the missing floors, the missing time during the Aincrad arc, but focusing on, Kirito and Asana's friendship and building budding relationship through time. And like I said, again, we see Argo, who is, a part of it. Can't remember if that was from the second volume, what we're seeing here in itself, or they skipped a little bit. I'd have to go back and see. Um, but yeah, I wonder if, because again, I can't remember if it's during one of the side stories during Aincrad itself or in Progressive where they went more in detail on the martial arts skill that Kirito learned, which Argo, gave him the info for to seek that path. So, and then there's the whole how she got her whiskers thing and everything. But anyways, yeah, looks good. Great animation. I love the overall story, and yeah. So as always, feel free to share, subscribe. Hopefully, give me a like if you like my content. I am half asleep right now. If you have subscribed by chance, maybe feel free to hit the notification icon so you will know when I drop one of these things that I can barely talk right now. And as always, feel free to leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the trailer for Sword Art Online, the movie, Progressive, Scherzo of a Deep Night. Um, SAO in general, anime in general, um, or any thoughts in specific that you'd like to hear me ramble on about. And as always, thanks for watching.